Oh, balls. What's going on now? Come on, screen thingy. Why are you not working? Bear with me, people. Technical issues. Why is that over there anyway? So I can't read anything. Why is this not? Why have I not got any camera on here? I should have. Because Camlink isn't there anymore. What is going on? I thought this was working. Love it when things go wrong. Love it when things go wrong. Why are things not right? It's turned off, that's turned off, that's turned off. It's on, it should be there. Why is there no camera set? That is very strange. Things breaking. Give me a second. Display, no, media source. Is that the right one? Video capture device. Where's the webcam go? Hi, Serge. How are you doing? Bear with me. Technical issues. Technical issues, everybody. What is the matter with? Have I got the right scene collection? Cancel. Yes, I've got to see the right. Why is the camera disappeared then? Why have I no longer got a webcam attached to this setup? I haven't deleted anything. Very odd. Right. Let me try to set up a new webcam. Right. Here. Okay, and then select the properties from should be there. Am I? Kind of. Why was that not? We are here. Right, if I drop this down a level, various levels so you can see whatever's on screen that's meant to be on screen. If we take it down to about there, all the alerts should be on. Hello, Serge. How are you, sir? Sorry about that. Right, better check the other bit. Yep, I'm missing off that one as well. So why is that disappeared? It's like OBS has had a nightmare. Not existing. That one. Okay. So this needs to. I've got to remember the keys for this now. Shrink me down. Yeah. Alt trims. Like so. Shrink me down into the corner here. Drop that down there. Yes, I am here, Serge. Don't worry, never fear. And if I need to transform this to this, I need to flip this horizontally. There we are. What a nightmare! We don't need this happening. Glad it happened today, not on Tuesday when we return properly. Good evening, anyway. If I go back to that, it's still there. If I go back to that, I'm still there. Fantastic. Problem sorted. What's that thing? Oh, it was in the Mandela effect. When you think something's one thing and it's actually not. Why is that all of a sudden broken? It was there when we streamed on Tuesday. There'd be no reason why it came off it. And here we go with all the notifications coming out. Right, what I should notify. I should really stick some of this out on on the socials. So I load up Twitter. How are you, Serge, anyway, by the way? Websites, Twitter. Editing does not contain 2Ds, Andy. I need links. Bear with me, Serge. I will be getting going shortly. Probably. Nice. This is why I try to be a little bit more, organised than this. I just assumed it was working, so. Where's Ken Shamrock trending on Twitter? Right, so links we need in. Fab. That should not be that information. No, I want one of. Oh, fuck you. Post. The Copperfield effect. Yeah, it's certainly Houdini-like, anyway. Certainly Houdini-like. Why is Ken Shamrock? He hasn't died, has he? Oh, that's why. A humorous reason. Oh well, not to worry. It's all good. Right, okay, so I think that was all the notifications that had finished coming through. You know what? It's even got rid of the thing at the bottom. Oh no, that's there. So it's not the only thing that's disappeared. Is it? Guest minimal overlay. That's where that is. But where's the text gone? Scrolling text there. There we are. Right. There we are. Right. We are nearly there. Only taken 12 minutes to get all that sorted out. Good lord. It's not going to help the retention of everything. So, have you had a good weekend anyway, Serge? Have you done anything exciting or not? Maybe. Right, we don't need this image anymore. Delete from disk. There we are. Just plain white because I've messed up the exposure. Right, so I will switch these back to where I've discovered wherever. There we are. That button there. Switch back to this. So today I went down to the beach, and whilst we were there was a bit of rain coming in off the North Sea. Tidying your office. I desperately need to do that, Serge. But I don't think it's not for me. It's not a Sunday job, and it's not a Monday. I'm busy tomorrow, so it'll not be a Monday job either. It's gonna be. I'm busy Tuesday as well, actually. Oh, good God. It gets to the point where you start wondering when you're going to fit things in. So today, I went down the coast and it was very pleasant with this rainbow. And I did initially just thought I would just take a snapshot with the phone. And then I decided to get the big camera out, which I did actually remember to take with me. Tip to everybody, if you're a photographer, take the big camera everywhere. And after taking these first few just initial shots, thinking, well, I can just tidy these up and do a little bit of a normal landscape type of edit, I had the idea of doing some ICM just to see what might be retained with the rainbow. So that's basically what I'm going to have a bit of a look at tonight. I think these are all kind of semi-processed and redone in, you know, previews built, so hopefully it'll not take too, things will not be too slow. So it was one of them things that, I mean, often when I'm teaching people, they'll ask us, you know, like about movements and, you know, what's the best movements to make, and it's one of them things you've got to just try it. You've just got to experiment, and that's, you know, for me that was exactly what I was doing today. You know, I think I've only photographed one rainbow before in ICM, and the situation's always different. So, you know, personally I was thinking about, you know, you've got the very flat horizon to deal with of the sea. You've got the breaking waves and the shapes and nature of those. You've got a lighthouse there. Oh, actually, if I go back one so you can see what the actual scene was like. You know, you've got the lighthouse on the end of the island there. You've got the, you know, the dark line under here. You've got the rainbow. You've got the shower behind it. You've got the dark foreground. You've got a much brighter area up here. So you've got to consider all these things. So it's not one, you know, one thing fixes all. You've got to try and adapt. So I was trying, you know, like here, this was just an initial simple wobble, and then this one was you know, my usual kind of rotation type of thing. It was pretty dull, I must admit, Serge. It was pretty dull. I don't think I had the auto white balance. Well, I mustn't. Yeah, I just, because I always shoot on auto white balance. But it is winter, so there's not a lot of colour in the grass. What have you missed, Andrew? You've missed technical problems for the first 10 minutes because for some reason the webcam decided to disappear from OBS. It decided not to be present, and it had a nightmare. So we had to battle with that. How are you anyway, Andrew? Hope you're well. I must admit I haven't had a chance to watch your video yet. Look forward to finding time this week for that. But today, Andrew, we had a bit of a storm, a bit of rain coming in off the coast, so it was a nice rainbow. So I thought I would play with that for some ICM, basically see how it goes. Good evening, Peter's Robot. How are you? Yeah, Andrew's much more prolific than me. Andrew makes videos every week. So everybody go follow Andrew Banner if you're not already. Go watch his videos. After this one, obviously. I quite like that one. Yeah, so the whole movement and kind of thing is like, you know, this one quite, you know, works, but not necessarily. It might not have looked like it worked as I shot it on in the scene. But this one, obviously, I've moved too much. I think this one I moved left and right, which is why it'll not work. As you can see by the lighthouse there, you can see the movement as I've gone that way, and then I'm all the back way this way, you can see, and then it's just faded out when the shutter's closed again. So yeah, it's about experimenting with movement to get kind of what you want. So this one works. There's not a lot of movement, as you can see, very little, but there's enough to capture some detail. How's Peter's robot, I should say? So the initial, I haven't, by the way, I haven't looked at any of these yet. I just basically loaded them up as we were coming live. What do you want, cat? You stay away from the light cables. Caught him chewing the LED strips that go around the room. Stupid animal. I'm hoping we'll actually edit one of these tonight, by the way. The way that quite looks. Something about that one, but what it'll end up like, I'm not sure. Snowing, Peter, finally. You'll be so happy at that. You're painting the dining room there, that's not the best. Something about that one as well. Don't know if it'll actually be useful, but there's something about it. This one, I'm not sure. So a lot of these ones where I've rotated, obviously the horizon line, instead of being straight, has now gone into a curve, which kind of disrupts the flow. Do quite like it though, in that case. That's just very strange. Obviously with these, I'm not like colour wise, because I want to retain, I'll try to retain, at least not until August, probably, Andrew. I'm going to try to retain the colour in the rainbow. So the most I'm probably going to do is a bit of contrast work, lightening and darkening. So I'm probably not going to go into my full-on make everything red type of thing tonight. Anyways, it's like a cold winter's scene out to sea. There wouldn't be much red to be seen on it. So there's that reason as well. Mabel, how are you doing, sir? Well, we're just doing I shot a handful of stuff this afternoon, Mabel, and we're just having a look at that, a rainbow out to sea. So in ICM, of course. So we're just gonna play with that tonight, just to get back into the swing of it, ready for Tuesday, for the first official edit, Tuesday night edit session for the year. Even though I've been streaming all Christmas, addicted to it. I was even thinking, because obviously the last time I was live was Tuesday, and I was thinking, I was like feeling a bit all antsy on Thursday. I was like, I should be streaming. And then Friday night, it was like, do I stream? And then last night, it was like, I'll stream on Sunday. So, yes, the intention going forward is to do more, than just the Tuesday evenings when time allows. Yeah, as the little session went on, obviously the rainbow got a little bit stronger as well. Which was nice. Yeah, well, like there's sometimes photo content. Depending how many people are on, there can be a lot of chat as well. So after the epicness of New Year's Eve, I don't think I'll be doing a stream that length again though. I think that might well have been a one-off. I think I used up my entire year's chat in that stream. It's not gonna happen very much like that again. I think I used up all my words that night for all of 2023 and probably half of 2024. I will have no crack left now. Used it all up that night. Or maybe the trick is just to drink every stream. Looking for the strongest ones here. There's an individual one that might. So I did all of a sudden think I should have some of this grass in the foreground. However, that one works better. I did kneel down for that one. To get lower. That one. Pick that one. Probably do with another one that's got some grass in it. That one probably purely just to use as a grass layer. I'm not going to edit all of these in one like tonight. This is just an initial look through and a bit of a look see. Now I moved position slightly. See what was. I will edit a normal shot as well. So you can see where it is in relation to the castle. Because as you all know, this is the only place I ever go to. Lighter. Doesn't help with the stormy look. Let's see how that looks eventually. Nice to have some people in the frame. Quite like that. Kind of like this spirally bit here. Looks like it might be whipping something up. Surely you want to take care with it though, Peter. The rhythmical movement of the brush or the roller up the wall. I like some of these different shapes. might not work. That's the only thing. They might not work in the frame. Probably could have done with something a little bit more straightforward to make sure I had the horizon line in. There's the full rainbow. I thought I better get a shot of that. Right, so that's the images we've got to play with tonight. So do we do a straightforward rainbow edit? Would it be that one or the first one? We'll go with this one. So we'll do a normal edit. Me doing a normal edit. This will be about 30 seconds. To start with, and it'll all be in Lightroom, so the frame rate will be rubbish for stream, because Lightroom hates streaming. Daylight was pretty much exactly the same. Interesting. Okay, so we want more contrast. I want to lift some shadows out of the grasses. Drop the highlights by a ton. Increase the blacks a little bit. A little bit of clarity. Drop the D here so we can see the structure of the clouds there. Hi Mints, how are you doing? I'm doing grand. I'm doing grand. It's Sunday. I'm back streaming, enjoying myself. Thank you for the follow, Photo. Appreciate the follow. Playing Valorant. You've got the right idea. You're like proper chilling out on a Sunday then. Some of us just can't stop working. So, do I call you AA or AA? That is the question. Because double A is going to be easier to say, seeing as I stutter and stammer so much. Just pointing it out. Oh, if I call you Photo. The thing is, how many people on here go by Photo? She did. Oh, good evening, Mr. Atkinson. That'd give the clue away. I'm surprised you could swear on this platform. What are you doing with the Twitch account anyway? You're not using Thomas's, are you? You can obviously get away with it, mate. Don't worry about it. You're down with the kids. You're older than me. But thank you very much for the follow, mates. It all helps. I think that, as supposedly according to the Twitch dashboard, the next objective is 70 followers. So it's Hiya Simon, how are you doing? Yeah, we started. Sorry Simon, we started early because it wasn't an official Tuesday night edits, so we started early, or rather I started early, just to confuse everybody. Because there was people coming in going, well, yeah, I'm sorry I'm late. It's all right, we're early. But it will be normal time this week, Simon. It'll be normal time. 50, mate. The old bugger. But yes, it'll soon... God, it'll soon be 50 for me, you know, mate. How depressing. I'm saying soon, it'll be like 3 years' time, but... but aye. Hope you're well anyway, mate. How's the recovery going? How's COVID doing? Hopefully you're feeling better. The humour's obviously back. If it ever left. Are you COVID-free again? Well, as long as you're feeling better as well, mate. That's the important bit. Radio gradient. But anyway, that's good anyway. Right. Darkness in there. Right. So how's Simon? Are you doing alright, man? Hope you're well. You found yourself a good woman there, Peter. You certainly did. I think there'd be many out there that would definitely not do that kind of thing. Do I not want as much sky as that? Do we want the dark? Do we want the darkness? Touch of an elephant when it comes to straightening these things out. But there. That better? Looks it. Looks a bit better. Oh, Andrew, by the way, if you're still there, your bloody... You wore sunglasses today. It was bright at times. Yeah, Andrew, if you're still watching, your bloody poll the other day where you said, will you be buying any new photo gear? That got me thinking. And I think I'm going to pull the trigger. Today was a prime example of why. No, the other Andrew. Sorry, Andrew Banner. Mr. Atkinson. He was watching on Twitch. But he may have left. We've had a motorbike ad. Oh, I forgot there's bloody ads on. I thought it was meant to tell me when there's an ad coming up. Bloody thing. So again, if Andrew Atkinson, if you're still watching, I haven't bought anything yet, but I think I know what I'm going to buy. I'm going to buy a 24 to 120 lens because I'm sick of only carrying around my wide angle, because I only shoot at about 20. Just surrendered. Never surrender. Never surrender. Was it Valorant you were playing? I've forgotten already. Yeah, Valorant. I've never actually played it. Yeah, never give up. Just absolutely grind them into the dirt. If you've got the ability to do that, then do it. Some of us are rubbish. What do I play? I have mainly been playing the Battlefield franchise for about 20 years. Yeah, grind them into the dirt. Because they're probably a bunch of like 12-year-olds. So, you know, they need to know. They need to learn their place. But yeah, I've been a Battlefield player for a long time. Too long, because it's rubbish now. So that's what I usually play. Well, I installed Warzone the other day. Because there was a period when I used to play Call of Duty, but that was like a long time ago. What was the last one I played? Probably the first Modern Warfare 2. That was Warzone for me. Basically, I think I played three games, so 3 games of solos, and I think the first game I was 71st. The second game I didn't last long at all, and then the third game I kind of hid, and I got to about 19th, something like that. So I just kind of stayed out of the way, and I was like, this is too stressful. Only having one life. So that's what I usually play. I would like to diversify a little bit more. My nephew used to play a load of Fortnite with us, so I used to play Fortnite a bit. Well, I mean, that's... So I should play more, but I haven't even got onto the yeah. Like I said, I like going on the on the battlefield and just having half an hour crazy run around, blow a few people away. Get blown away a load. A couple of rounds and that's about it. Yeah. I've never got into these other ones. Like Ozzy that usually hangs out. I think he watches. He plays Overwatch. That's why I said watches. But no, I discovered like this is going to absolutely end my productivity. But I found there's a website online where you can basically play darts with other people. So if you can see you can't see at the minute, but underneath chat there in the corner, I have a dartboard, and there's a yeah, Sage plays Age of Empires. I need to get into them, but my problem is it takes so long. I like to go on for like half an hour because that's what I tend to have. But I found a website where you can play other people at darts, and you can play the computer as well. So all you got to do is type your figures, type your scores in. But you can set it up with a webcam. So is it out of shot at the minute? So since I changed the webcam, allow. Since I changed the webcam, I freed up like an extendable arm. So I put that on that desk next to the dartboard. So if I put my other camera on there, I can play a webcam. So it's like playing on telly, but you're playing with other people. So you can see what they're hitting, and you can. So I'm going to end up playing loads of that. I can see it. Because I've been playing against the computer that much this last few days that I've got a sore arm. I didn't think there was an actual end to Tetris. I thought everybody just played it until it just was going so fast and you were that close to the top, then you couldn't actually do it. I didn't think there was an actual end to it. But yeah, it's like real world. It's almost like real world gaming, Vince. So it's kind of cool. I'm looking forward to trying some online games this week on that. See, because I know I'm not very good, but it'd be fun to do something. So that might take up my gaming time. That I don't have much anyway. I haven't played World of Warcraft for years. I was talking to somebody about World of Warcraft because they play it a couple of months ago, and I was like, oh, I haven't played since the pandas joined, and they were like, that was ages ago. Yeah, because when I say I've been playing Battlefield for like 20 years, I think it was Battlefield 2 I really got into, so I'm not sure. I think the first one was 1942, Battlefield 1942, so I'm saying 20 years, it's probably about 17. Hold on a minute. Gonna have to find out, I'm curious now. There's 2, thank you. Battlefield 2... 2005. Yeah, so I've been playing 17 years. I've been playing Battlefield games. I did have a bit of a gap when I didn't have a computer or console good enough to play the appropriate version that was out at the time. Yeah, not many people photograph like me, Mince. There's more these days. There's more of us around these days, but yes, there's not many are crazy enough to do it this way and attempt to make a living. So yeah, it's on the rise. It might be one of them. I think it's, to a lot of people, it's probably a fad. Network Quake, now that was the days. I would love to have like enough friends to have a LAN party. I didn't have the friends, I didn't have the technology. But I remember Quake, was it Quake 2? Well, I remember playing Quake 1. But when Quake 2 came out, that was like the first proper 3D graphics card that you had to get to be able to play it. Remarkable times. Well, to be honest, means that I'm not a very good photographer otherwise, so I have to do something different. So that's my theory on it. Is like, well, I'm not very good at everything else, so I always enjoy the stuff that takes a lot of processing. So I did a lot of black and white long exposures back in the day as well. and they took a lot of editing and processing work. Right, which one we're going to combine? Those are dark as well, so let's use this one. Could be interesting to mix that one in. I'll go with them ones. I know. It's a little bit frustrating because whenever I get a little bit closer, it kind of falls back again. So it says 9945 on there, but it's actually 9940. But I've been up as high as 9950 something. But so I've lost quite a few over Christmas. Nice, Andrew. That's the advantages of being in that kind of tech bubble to be able to do that. Fantastic days. I wish I'd been around at that kind of time. Right, I need a dust spot these out. That's not too bad. I did shoot them quite wide. I do need to clean my sensor. Still looking for the done button. Lens corrections, need to do that. Yeah, we'll open the quite a bit. Detail, need to flatten the noise out. Yeah, but 10,000 would be great. It would be a massive achievement. Because it's all well and good, like having, some people out there have achieved big numbers by doing very generic photography, like landscape photography and that kind of thing. But obviously I've niched right down to this, and mainly I'm only doing live streams as well, which doesn't help growth. Because going by the amount of people that have dropped me over Christmas, people don't like live streams because I've been doing extras. But yeah, I'm enjoying Twitch at the minute. To be honest, if I could, this sounds bad for YouTube people, but if for these extra mid-week streams that I'm doing, I would like to. I just realised didn't have the images up. I would like to easily, because if I was to only stream on Twitch on like these random ones, I would always do YouTube on Tuesdays. But it'd be nice to just have to click a button and it doesn't send it to YouTube. So it's so these ones would be kind of Twitch only. But that's only in the future when I've got hopefully got a few more folk following along. But at the minute I'm just really enjoying the streaming on the platform, and just combining the two communities together into one by doing the multi-stream stuff. Because I'd never really thought about multi-streaming until Twitch basically turned around and said, yeah, you can multi-stream now. And I could have been doing it all this time. So I did think about it when I looked at Restream, but it was no, that charges money, I'm not doing that. So I could have been doing it a long time. But now I can do it all together. I think, to be honest, Andrew, I think it's the extra streams. I think people are used to as notifications going out on Tuesdays, and people are used to Tuesdays, and they would be, they would only be getting bothered on a Tuesday with a notification or appearing or whatever. And the amount of people I've lost in this 2 weeks over Christmas, to me, I'm thinking the problem with that is that I've been streaming too much, whereas I think a lot of people still subscribed to my channel for the few videos that get decent views, like the 5 tips for ICM, still gets 30 views a day or whatever. People aren't coming to the channel for the lives, so that's the only reason I'm thinking. But that's a long way off yet. Whereas Twitch, it's just something you do. You just go randomly live at any time, and people will get notified. Whereas YouTube, you know what the notifications like are on YouTube. They're poor or non-existent. So, but no, certainly for a massive chunk at the moment, I'm still continuing to stream to both. Obviously, I'm definitely going to be streaming to both on Tuesdays, but it was maybe these extra ones, especially if I get to the point where I'm streaming 3 or 4 times a week. That's where I think it would be detrimental to the YouTube side of stuff. But it's something I'm still to think about. Hi Inda, how are you doing? Hope you're well. Thank you very much for posting the photographs in the Discord, by the way, Inda. Good to see what you're up to. Got some good initial ICM stuff there as well. So we got in ICM. There's not much landscape. I thought you would be in an area where it's decent landscape photography around, Simon. Well, it depends what kind of landscape photography you want to be into. Oh, Inda, the times in the Discord, they're auto-generated. So I put a little code in, and it adjusts. It's like a universal time thing, so it'll adjust to your time zone. So that's where the times go. So I set it as 6 p.m. my time, and depending on where you are in the world, it'll tell you the time it's starting in your area. So that's why I do that on Discord. Yeah. How do I keep up with 2 chats, Mince? Quite easily, to be honest. It's quite slow. To be honest, we haven't got a lot of viewers, so it's all right. We've only, at the minute, there's 4 on YouTube, and I need to have a look at, open up another page for that down. Yeah, there's 4 on YouTube and 3 on Twitch. It isn't going to be a problem keeping up with them. But no, at the minute it's fine. It's all good. But yeah, it's quite straightforward. And the good thing is that when they were announced, I got one of these Elgato prompters. So I use that to have the chat on. So I'm not constantly looking at another screen for chat. So it feels like I'm more engaging if I'm looking at the camera. So that's kind of why I did that. Right, anyways, back to these. So I don't need any sharpening. Do want some contrast to try and darken these up. For God's sake, I'm forgetting to switch back. Yell at me when I'm doing these things, man. So obviously I'm thinking about, I know I'm going to layer these up in Photoshop anyway, but I'm thinking about darkening them down at this point a tad anyway. So it's all just about balancing a bit. So the areas that you want darker, you're going to tweak those now. I'm going to load in like 3 or 5, sorry. That's the wrong one. I need basic. I'm going to load together the 5 shots and probably blend them with multiply, so it's going to be... Wow. Yeah, we'll just leave it as shot, I think. You are, Peter. Very low maintenance. Yeah, Jen's got a very easy job. Keeping you lot in line. Very easy. Right, let's sync these settings across. Load these into Photoshop. Whilst that is going on, I'll send you all away for an ad. So hang around to see how it turns up. Yes, you've got to try harder, Andrew. Try harder. That is not a challenge, by the way, though, Andrew. It's not a challenge. You still got to behave yourself. I'll go back this way. That's loading. Right. We're there. Right. Okay, let's minimize that. Why is that over there? That was hanging around in them. This bloody thing, which is always getting in the way, was floating around in the middle of OBS for some reason. You just stay out of the way. In the backside, that thing. Make this smaller. Right, so let's blend these together. Fair enough, Andrew. I was just assuming the darker ones would work better, but maybe. Maybe these might not work at all. Okay, right, let's get some of these layered together anyway. I do want a layer from that one. Probably all that one. Positioning. Let's go for this one. Roughly in position. I'm really going to concentrate about positioning of the lighthouses. I'm going to just mainly try to keep the rainbow in position. If you notice, I'm just turning these on and off. Like so. Right. So I don't think we'll be using multiply. There's a blend mode. Come on, sort yourself out. There's loads of it going through. It's dark and that's not good. Soft light. I mean, to be honest, soft light it's kind of working quite well. Obviously, in darkening down the top of the clouds at the top, the bits that were in the sunshine. So if I take out certain, so we could use like this bottom layer. We could definitely, if we left it in, but mask out this bottom corner, and then mask out that side, you've got this darker area here, which is kind of needed, I think. So when you take this out, you can see how much lighter it gets. I want to retain that darkness. See what happens when I take out other layers. Quite like that swirl. It's probably not actually needed. Okay. Right, I think we have a plan of attack. So this one needs a mask. You know me, I only ever use masks. That's the wrong way bloody round, Andy, you cretin. So we put that mask across there. And we put, no, is that right? That not nullifies that one. If I take that one out of there, so I'm going to run a mask across here to take out the foreground. I've done it again. I never learn. No blaming me, Peter. No blaming me. I get enough blame for everything around here. Maybe this year is the year for like keeping it simple and like not doing all the It's Mince's fault. They'll take responsibility, Peter. I'm sure I can exchange insurance purposes between the two of you, so you can lay my claim, Peter. Anyways, you should have, if you're painting, you should have dust sheets on your furniture. Not everybody's good with a paintbrush or a roller. Let's have dust sheets out. Yeah, this keeps that dark, great. And this layer, that's, I quite like that foreground. That's a bit, I'd maybe just reduce the opacity of this one. So there's still a bit of structure in there, because I'm thinking square crop. Yeah. I do like that more open. And then crush it down with darkness. What got me to get into photography? Oh god, that's just childhood. Yeah, it goes back that far. I've just always, as long as I can remember, I've always been taking photographs. It's mainly been like family stuff around the house and that kind of thing. But it was one of them things I was never discouraged about. I was reasonably arty when I was a kid. And then digital came along in the 90s. I think it was 1999, 98, 99 when I got my first digital camera. 2004 I moved into digital DSLR. And kind of took it a lot more seriously then. Do I take out this area here? So that's pretty much how I've ended up doing this. Painting that is white, I need to paint in black. Yeah, so I've just kind of always done it, and I'm inherent. I just knew. I think I'm inherently lazy as well, so I would love to be able to paint. I, to be honest, don't have the patience, and like I say, I'm lazy. So therefore, for me, the camera is the starting point to be able to start the painting, or just to be able to create images easily. You know, before Midjourney came along and you could type it in and it would spit it out at you. So yeah, photography became my creative outlet. Because I'm terrible with words, so. Every time I bloody look at this, it's a little bit better. So if I take that one out. So this one, maybe if I will mask there, and a big, a big wipeout type of thing there. No worries at all, man. It means I don't have to talk crap. if I get to answer questions sensibly, then you don't have to put up with the rest of my bullshit. Have you told her that you dripped paint on it, Peter? So I want to darken that sky down a bit. So I need an adjustment layer. So I'm not going to be able to try and bring it down very much, am I? By the looks of this. And then we're going to get into banding issues, but I suppose if I can get away with about that. Okay, and then I'll make a matte. Oh, I've already got a mask. Wait, man, Andy. Fuck's sake. About there. Yeah, that works better. I like her thinking, to be honest. It's a good way of getting a new sofa. Still need a bit more adjustment of this. So this, I'm only really doing this S curve just basically for this kind of area here. To like obviously to really make this vivid, but I don't want this bit at the front to be that dark. So without it. So that's really just to highlight this bit here. This is what I'm working on rather. So I'm going to need to invert this mask like so, and then I'll paint in some white. I'll paint in at 50%, and then make that a little bit bigger, and then start just gradually going across like this. Just work my way up there, like so. Don't know, hold on a minute. Reasonably nice. What does this one do? That one, no, that one darkens it. Maybe need another curves adjustment just to get this corner up a little bit. Unless if I can get rid of that corner. No, it wasn't that one. That one. But that is the. I made a boo boo. I made a boo boo by leaving that one there. I just have to lighten it. Okay. Curves adjustment is adjustment layer. Curves. I do a lot of work in curves. Let's lift this from the bottom. There we are, like so. Like that. Let's invert that. And again, just paint into this corner, like so. Like that. That looks decent. Still there with a bit of darkness up here, but might just do that with a post-crop vignette in Lightroom. That might be the way forward with that one. So the question is now, do I even bother looking to see what Analog Effects might do with it? Or do I just say, thank you very much, and walk away? Let's go in and just have a quick look. Just a very quick look. What I need to do is on the no research, no worries. What I need to do is be more prepared for Twitch for the raiding. I never cropped the bloody image, did I? God damn it! Well, then again, I might not actually use that. Excuse me for yawning my head off. Reflections in the water. Calm down, Andy. These presets, a bit washed out, that one. has its purpose, I think. That's upside, there must be an upside down one. If I put that the right way around. It's a bit too dark and a bit heavy-handed. But we can come back to that. You know what'll happen? I'll look through these and get a few ideas, and then go back to the original and hate it. Always happens. Always happens. Yeah, I didn't like that. That has a look of something about it. That's on its end, that's why. You really frame that up. The other thing I'm kind of concerned about, it gives this swish a bit too much prevalence. Balance the other way. Blue back. That looks all right, actually. There are other options in here. It's my presets you can buy at any time. So it does need to be about here to pull in this corner. Oh, Andrew, by the way, Andrew Banner, by the way, if you're still here. I still haven't done the Parish magazine. I feel so guilty not. You know what? I don't know if it needs all this darkness. Let me take that off. Yeah. Still haven't done it. I think I'll get it done this week. But yeah, I've decided I'm not going to carry on with it. Another guy. It's basically me and another guy that kind of run it. I spoke to him yesterday for the first time in about 3 months, and he's like, and I says, I've had enough. Oh, less is definitely more in this situation because I just don't want to do it anymore. The only downside is I did get contributions towards the Adobe package, so they would effectively pay for about 40% of them, because I basically made them pay 20 quid a month. so that I could use InDesign. So I charged them 20 quid a month for it, which, as you know, it's 49 quid for the whole lot. So I was, you know, getting the best part of it for not a lot. Yeah, right, okay, let's commit this. Apply. Yeah, I was going to say something else I was going to do as well. Oh, my print. I don't know whether if you're a denizen of Instagram or not, Andrew. But my print, which is a temporary version, I still need to brighten it a bit. So it'll definitely not be ready for Tuesday. But fingers crossed it'll be ready for next Tuesday. So I did a test print. So that cost us a number of nozzle check actions to free up all the clogged up nozzles. I had to change one of the inks. So it was like, oh, for God's sake. Yeah. But it was the time it takes as well. So then get on with it. So I was on about like, well, be able to, you know, sort out something for passing on, and he's just like, don't matter, doesn't matter, just let them get on with it. I had to do 3 before it all come out. So that's 2 bits of photo paper as well. Because the first print, why I didn't do a nozzle check to start with, even though it was like 3 months since I last used the printer. Didn't do the nozzle print, and it came out like purple. I was like, this isn't right. And it's come out like once I'd sorted all the colours out, it's come out quite dark. So I need to brighten the entire image. Needs probably 25% brightness across the board. But you know the difference between screens and printers, because we're working off bright, real light lit screens, and then a bit of paper hasn't quite got the same luminosity as it. So right, so that's. Do I do it for a second? No, that's not. Just crop the edges of these off, because I'm not here for a long time. It's 8 o'clock already. The 2 versions, so I will save this one. I'll save the flattened version as well of the previous one. Do a crop, and then I think we might post it on Instagram. It's about time I posted something on it, because I haven't even advertised my latest blog post either. Yet, anywhere. Well, I'm saying anywhere. It's on Twitch and it's on Twitter and Facebook. But Instagram's a pain in the backside because I never know what to post. Right, flatten this out. And of course today was the first images I've taken of 2024, so I had to make a new bloody Lightroom catalogue. So I had to do that. So before I loaded them in, I changed the meta tags, the metadata import as well. I made a new folder on the hard drive for 2024. pain in the backside. Right, so that's the two versions. I'm just going to undo that. Control Z. Just because I'll come back into that later on, maybe. No, that's not the right button, Andy. That's not the right button either. That's Lightroom is the one you want. Give that 3 stars. Give this 3 stars. Right, so create a virtual copy of this one. I think this one's a definite square crop, the way it's, I think, the way it's kind of structured. But the question remains is, do I straighten out the horizon? Does it require horizon straightening? Would it look better? Without all that rubbish in the middle. Oh, God. I hate this time of year because I know for a fact I'll be going back into the 2023 catalogue all the bloody time until about March. So I hate this time of year. So maybe I'll just make that's a bit imbalanced because this is dark there. A 5x4 then. Give it a bit more breathing room. And then like, you know, the dark holes in the middle. Like so. Still quite on the cant. Stay on the cant, to be honest. That's very on the cant. I don't think these narrow ones are going to work. I think it could be a 3x2 crop image. Divider. 3x2. That works. Because we got the lighter surround and the dark in the middle. I think it needs that. I mean, can we come in a touch because I can see like a dark thing curving in from the left there. Need to crop that out a bit, like so. Is that better or not? Maybe just take the vignette into the positive territory a bit, not too much. Maybe +10, +12. Something like that. Let's try that with the 5x4. +12. That help it a bit? I don't know. We'll go the other way. Let's stay in the positive territory. +10 like that. I think I'll do for that one. We can do with this a little bit of contrast. Knock that sky back a little bit. Okay, and there's the other original version. This one is a bit more, it's obviously naturally a bit wider because it's not as concentrated dark in the middle. Unlike the other. So we can probably go quite vignetting like so. Basics. too dark with this one. Just balance it out a bit. Something like about that. So right, into here, create a virtual copy, and we'll get a wallpaper out of it for next month. That's a point, Andrew. Did I? I did add everything to the YouTube membership, didn't I? This month's wallpapers. Whether you got a notification about it, I don't know, but thank you, Serge. I think I definitely did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I did update it. Whether YouTube actually tells you about any membership posts, I have no idea. I can see banding. I hate banding. Problem with the job though. Quite like that. Maybe this one will work as a square. Causing a bit of an issue. Where? So I like this area here. So we'll have the rainbow there, but have it not really in the middle, just to annoy people. That'd be good. Potentially. Potentially. Play with the colour now, Andy, man. Oh, good God. How am I going to take that brownie tint? No, because it was low in the so the light was warmer, even though it's winter. I'm not going to go into the blues. No, let's forget about all that colour tint. Leave it like that. So, right, we have, after all that, we have square crop, a different square crop, 16 by 9, ready for wallpaper. The original. And then on this version, we have a 5 by 4 and a 3 by 2. Obviously, this version has the darker central. So. Looks pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with those. Pretty happy with those. Maybe the next one I'm not going to have a flighty thing in the middle here. To be honest, I might just get rid of them. Just have the... Or does it bug you, Serge? Does it bug you to the point of like... Or does it bug you that's like to frustrate you as you want to keep on looking at it? So the mind corrects it. Well, I know what you mean. Sometimes I do these things just to annoy the viewer. So just be mindful of that. Sometimes I do these things to annoy. To make you look at it longer. Are you basically saying I need to straighten it up then? Because to me, you know, you've got the lighthouse here. That's on the same line as the bottom of the rainbow. Here. So it's only because this is up here and this is down here. You bloody perfectionists. Crop then. So even if I go to there, you'll probably say, well, that line isn't the same as this line here. But it's two different frames. Otherwise you're going to be like there. And then this is a way down into the sea. And it doesn't work. Is that flat enough for you? Is that better? Better. Right, you can have that one straight. I don't know about what these ones will look like straight. I don't know. Sacrificing me art for you lot. That's the wrong way around. Right, correct this one. Well, this one's going to be tricky. He's fairly dark. Bit far, that one. Let's see what the leave it a little bit. Doesn't have to be 100%. You said you wanted it. Hi, Ryan. Thank you very much. Hope you're well. Just currently trying to straighten out some horizons because these guys are being awkward. It's too much. Can't have it exactly. Like about there. There we are. Right. Now with newly straightened horizons, we now have that was the original one, so don't. I'm not correcting the original one. So I've got that one. That one. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fine. I still prefer the cat. I still prefer it on the cat there. Yeah, I think we all do, Ryan. I just happen to have 10 minutes spare today, so I happen to appear across a view of a rainbow out to sea. So, oh, you're up here as well. I was out at Bamborough, and there was a lovely rainbow as the rain returned, sweeping back in off the North Sea. So it was. Liverpool won in the end. So yes, it was a nice scene to shoot. A bit cold though. So, but it was good to be out for the first time in a while. So this one, actually, can I crop this one to 16:9 as well? And then I think we will call it a day, because it's 8:15 already. Like so. There we go. Alright. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Right, I need to find somebody to raid on Twitch. What's the best way of doing this? Who is online? That is not playing games. You're meant to be in the bloody... What's Josh doing? Anybody with Maples? What? Give me a second. Where the photo streams? Scroll, Andy, scroll. They're streaming still or not? Stream them, rate those. I'll just copy that so I'm ready. Gotta remember how to do all this stuff. Right, so I'll go back to here. Right then, guys, thank you very much for watching this evening. I will be back on Tuesday, or we'll be back Tuesday. A proper Tuesday night edits on Tuesday. First one of the year, so none of this streaming on Tuesdays but it not being Tuesday night edits. So we'll be officially back on Tuesday, 7:30 UK time. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. Is it almost as good as your painting of your dining room? Or the paint now running down your sofa? No worries, Andrew. Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, I'll see you Tuesday evening, obviously, 7:30 UK time. And then probably later in the week again for another random stream on one of the other days. Yeah. Thank you very much, and good to see you, man. Remember, if you are on... If I click on 5... If you're not already on it... That's not going to do it, is it? I hate this blaming setup. Hold on a minute. If I type it in here, it'll do it. If you're not already on it, get on the Discord so you know when I'm going live, etc, etc. I have a fab rest of the day. Serge, thank you very much for watching on Twitch, getting the viewership up there. Thank you very much for that. Well, I am affiliated now, so there's not a lot I need now. But yeah, anybody else on Twitch that has... I have a button for that. I have a button for on Twitch that works, I'm sure. If you're not on the Discord, get on there as well. Oh, Botrix has done it now. And if you... I haven't got one for my website. What's the point in that? Daft bugger. Anyways, yeah. Oh, I've got one for socials, haven't I? Yes, I have. There you are. There's my links for the you guys, and I can't remember what the command is on socials. Is it? Yeah, that's the one for the YouTube side of things. So follow me everywhere if you're not already. But it's been lovely to hang out with you this Sunday evening. Have a fantastic rest of your evening, and we will see you on Tuesday. Right. Remember how to get out of here. Right. Raiders, hang on, and we're going to raid in somebody if they haven't gone offline all of a sudden. So if you hang on for that. YouTube guys, I will see you on Tuesday.